Hi, how's it going? I'm Jordan Olson and I'm with PracticeOften.com here in the studios of On Chord Academy in Layton, Utah. And today we're going to go through and learn how to practice the song Stash by Phish. Now that's different than learning how to play something. Today what I want to do is I want to show you how I would learn the song Stash. I'm going to get vulnerable. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, but I'm going to show you my process to learn this song. And hopefully, if you're anything like me, you're always looking for new opportunities to learn how to do something. You're not necessarily looking for someone to show you exactly what to do, but you're looking to see how someone else does it and try to incorporate that into your daily study on the instrument. All right, so the song Stash. I know the song, I love it. Now, I've quasi-played this song, played the lick over the years, but I've never really truly learned it. It's been one that I've wanted to learn, so I'm not coming into this brand spanking new, like I've never heard this song before or never played the lick, but it's been a long time and I really don't know it all that well. If you want to go ahead and follow along, I've got the tablature just below the video. You can kind of follow along with me and how I'm going. And we'll go through this process together. So, the most important thing I'm going to do is I'm going to listen. Listening to me and really understanding a piece is vital before I start putting my fingers on the guitar. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to listen to these sections in small bits to get them in our ear. We want to get the song and the lick in our ear before we start playing it. So here we go. This is the intro to Stash by Phish. Iconic. I love this song. Let's listen again. One more time. Now I'm going to hum it. That's the next thing I'm going to do. Now I've got it in my ear, I want to hum it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bam. You didn't think you were going to have a guy humming on your computer screen today, but you were wrong. Understanding that is going to help me to play this piece. Because the tablature will tell you where your fingers are supposed to go, but your ear and your brain is going to tell you the rhythm and the timing. Your brain can compensate so much that the tablature is not getting it. But let's get it in our ear first. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da. That's what the tablature reads. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-dun. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba-da-da-bam-bam. Ba-dam, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oops. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so once I actually have the lick in my ear and I'm really clear. Now I know the song and I know you know the song. You wouldn't be here if you didn't already know the song. But sometimes just listening to a lick, a small portion, break it down into something small and digestible, okay? Listening to just that small piece and really ingraining it in your head. Sometimes you think you know a piece and there's some part of it that you don't know. I do it all the time, and when I get down and I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's what they're playing. No, I thought they were doing something different. But listen, get it in your ear, hum it, ba-ba-da. And remember, you're alone in your practice studio. I'm with all of you, so you get to watch me be all vulnerable and silly. But do this. Ba da 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 ba ba bam ba da 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 ba da bam, and that is going to help you get the rhythm down. The tablature shows you where your fingers are going to go, but humming, listening, and humming is going to tell you the melody, and it's going to create all the rhythm for you. Ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da da. Okay, now application. Let's play it. All right. Oops, let's do it again. 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 One more time. All right, so I feel like I've got that intro section, okay? I just took a small portion. I didn't take on the whole song all at once. I said I'm just going to take this little piece and master that. Well, not master. I would probably spend more time, a lot more time on it if I'm going to master it. But I'm going to take that piece, learn it, and then let's move on to the next piece. Okay, first thing I want to do is I want to listen. Let's listen to this next section. It's the kind of the head riff of the tune. Let's just take that much. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 ba da 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 ba ba ba. Try it again. Okay, so I've got it in my ear. Now I'm going to go to the actual tablature. All right. I know on this lick, I know I'm just kind of barring between the 5th and 4th string, because I'm going to be coming back and forth on that. I'll show you. What I hear in this is I hear ba-da, ba-ha. I don't actually see that written out in this piece of tablature that I'm reading here, but I hear that in my ear. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's listen. It's subtle, but that's what I hear at least. It may not be exactly that, but I think so. I think it does this. It's going back and forth. And that might not be exactly right, but that's what my ear's hearing, so I'm going to try and interpret that. So in order for me to play, I could go back and forth between each string with my pick. That's a lot of work for me and a lot of string jumping. So I think I'm going to screw up if I'm trying to jump that often, because I'm jumping the 4th string, I'm jumping the D string. So I'm going to try using my 2nd finger, kind of like a chicken picking kind of technique. Pick, finger, finger, pick, finger, pick, finger, finger, pick, finger. That's what I think I'm going to do. Let me try it. That works. I can do it a whole lot faster. So that's that next part of the lick. Now, maybe you're better at transcribing than I am, and maybe you have a better piece of tab. If you do, leave it in the comment section below. I'd love to see it. Maybe share it with everybody else that watches the video. So if you have a better, more accurate version of exactly what's being played here, please share it in the comment section for everybody else to read and enjoy. But I think that's what's going on, so I'm going to play it the way my ear kind of hears it. All right, so I'm going to practice that first part of that riff again. Okay, now application. Let me go ahead and play along with it. Again. Okay, so I've got the parts down. I've got the fingering for it. I've got the rhythm and melody in my head. I've listened, I've hummed, and I've played it. What about the soul? What about the soul of the piece? Trey Anastasio is an unbelievable, one of my favorite guitarists of all times. There's a note that he plays that I'm hearing this note right here. It's not ba da da ba ba ba. It's ba da ba ba ba. It kind of swells. Here, check it out. Ba ba. Now Trey's got amazing tone under his fingers, which is the first place your tone comes from. He's also got some really great gear in his pedal chain. So he's got a nice Ross compressor that's going to help with his tone. I've got, my Line 6 practice amp in the studio with me today. So, but I can achieve that over time. Achieving that soul is going to be important. That'll be something I'm going to work on. I don't think I can achieve gaining someone's soul in a 10-minute video, but that's something I want to listen to, work on, and try and implement into my playing. One more time. All right, second lick. All right, let's move on to that second lick. So let me get it in my ear. Almost didn't listen after I've given you the advice to listen, so let me... Okay, so it's got the same beginning part of the riff. It's the outro of the riff. Listen. The difference is that ends different. The tag on the end is different than the first. Listen one more time. So I'm going to look at my tab now. On the same up to there, it's right here. This tablature is wrong. This tab says ba-da-ba-da-bum. I don't hear that. I hear ba-da-ba-dum, not ba-da-ba-da-do. This tablature again wants me to play it like this. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. I don't hear that. I hear ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-dum. Oop, no, ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-ba-ba-dum. I'm going to listen one more time and make sure I'm not hearing things. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. That's what I'm hearing. So the whole lick together. Oops. Is that second lick? Pretty sure that's it. Okay, I'm going to play it along with it. Yep, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, let me try putting both of those licks together now. Lick one. Lick two. Cool. Okay, I think it repeats, if I'm not mistaken. Let's listen to the next two licks, which I think repeats 1 and 2. Lick one again. Yep. Okay, so that's it. It's going to repeat licks 1 and 2. So I'm going to take it back. I'm going to play lick 1, lick 2, lick 1, lick 2, back to back. Lick 1, here we go. Yep, so that's what it is. It's going to go ahead on lick 1, lick 2, lick 1, lick 2. Now, I'm going to back it up and see if I can remember that intro. Let's see if I can remember it. I don't think I can. Let me pull up the tab. I have poor memory. So I have to repeat often and look at the piece I'm trying to learn often. So that's just me. So sorry, bear with me. I've got to go back to the intro. Okay, I think I got it back. Okay, here we are from the intro on Stash. Intro, lick 1, lick 2, lick 1, lick 2 on that head. Hopefully you're following. Here we go. Let me try that again. Okay, so there's the intro. Let's go to lick 1. Cool, so there you go. Now obviously there's a whole lot more to this song, and I may link out to those. I may actually shoot video for those later, but again, this is not a how to play something. This is a how to practice video, okay? There's a big difference. You want to learn how to practice Stash by Phish. Well, this is my process in doing it. Step number 1, listen. Get the song in your ear. Get the lick in your ear. 2, hum it. Believe it or not, by you humming it and repeating what you've just heard, in my experience, it's going to stick in your memory, and it's going to create all the rhythm that you need. Again, the tablature is going to show you where your fingers go, but it doesn't give you any rhythm. It's not like music notation that will tell you play this tone for this long. It's simply saying put your finger here, and then it's up to your brain to get the rest. So why not like make it easier on your brain? Listen to it, then hum it. Next, it's just all about repetition, putting your fingers on it and playing it, okay? We went over a little technique on this one. Again, I'm using a pick and second finger kind of riff technique. It's a hybrid picking concept, okay? I'm plucking my downstrokes with my pick, and then I'm using my second finger to get a lot of those. And it's just, for me, it's just faster to use that second finger a lot of the times. My pick gets a different tone, so you may like the tone of your pick striking the string as opposed to your finger plucking it, but that's how I'm doing it. And then other than that, the thing I want to work on is the soul of the piece. Again, Trey Anastasio has so much soul just packed into every note that he plays. Right now, I'm just essentially regurgitating what I'm reading and playing and hearing. It's going to take me time to get that soul, so it's going to take me practice. And what do I got to do? I got to practice often. And I feel like that's a great segue to say goodbye for practice often. Thank you so much for watching. Check out some of our other videos. Most importantly, get on a schedule. Learn how to prioritize your guitar study into your day, every day. Prioritize it. Make it something you do first in the day, or make it something you absolutely do if it's in the end of the day after a work day. Make sure it's part of your calendar and what you just do on a daily basis. Get into the studio, get into your practice room, get into your living room, wherever it is that you practice, get in and practice often. All right, thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you later.